because I realized that what was living behind that boy's eyes was purely and simply evil.
Thought the game was over, but it's only just begun.
What's going on, Texas Chainsaw Massacre fans? This is the late night massacre where no one is safe. I want to go over the new release of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game that's coming out next year in 2022. Very excited for it, very thrilled for it. And we had some news right now from Gun Media, from somebody that works at Gun Media, kind of talking about the game, the gameplay a little bit, just a little tease. There's nothing specific, but at least we get some evidence of what this game is going to be about, how you're going to survive, how many killers are there going to be. I mean, there's a lot of information here we have to go over. So first of all, you're going to have the cook and the hitchhiker in this game. And these were two guys that were sadistic, part of the Sawyer family, sadistic, psychotic, the dinner table scene, torturing that young girl and just laughing and just, oh my God, these two characters were my favorite in the film, and did such a good job for those two movies that they were in. Was fantastic. Obviously helping Leatherface with all his dirty deeds and, helping him and being as a team, which definitely goes into this game with a lot of news here. Now, we've heard from Hobbs. He does work for Gun Media. We all know that Kane Hodder's doing all the motion capture for the film. For the video game, I should say. He's done stunt work for Texas Chainsaw in the past. He has done stunts for Friday the 13th for Jason Voorhees, and he's played Jason Voorhees from Part 6 to Part 10, which is fantastic. And Kane Hodder is the best for the job. Now, Guns Ronnie Hobbs teases the game a little bit, quote-unquote, says Texas is all about family. The cook, the hitchhiker, and Leatherface all have specific jobs to do and roles to play. Without each other, the family simply couldn't exist and operate efficiently for very long. So what they're pretty much telling you here is that there's going to be some teamwork involved where you have to communicate. So if you're not on a mic with other team members, this is going to be bad. But if you're able to work together, which I think there's going to be 3 people working together to find all these survivors, bringing them to Leatherface's man cave and closing that door and putting them on hooks. Whatever they're going to do in this game, it's going to be a lot of fun. So it's not just one killer going after everybody. There could be 3 going after a bunch of survivors, which I think is really awesome. And then later on, Hobbs continues to say, quote unquote, of course it was quickly apparent what we would need additional family members in order to create the type of team-based multiplayer experience we are after. So obviously there's going to be a lot more killers in this game. Now, Kim Henkel, that actually worked on the 1974 movie, quote unquote, Kim had several ideas for additional characters that never made it to the 1974 film. But ultimately, he allowed us to create the new Slaughter family members on our own, which is awesome. So, Kim that worked on the original movie, there were supposed to be other killers that had ideas for different killers that helped Leatherface. They did not put those characters in the film. So now they're allowing Gun Media to let this person come in and kind of create those, bring those characters to life that were supposed to be in the original film, which is awesome, which I think is great. But I think this is gonna be a lot better of a game because there's gonna be more involved in this game when it comes to multiplayer, PvP, and obviously when you team up with, there's 3 villains in this game that are working together to grab all these survivors. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be different from Friday the 13th, definitely. Obviously an updated game that's gonna be a lot better playing wise, and hopefully no issues on launch. But I think due time they will add a lot more content. They have to add more killers that help Leatherface for that reason, because you can't just have 2 killers. Obviously it's based off the 1974 film only. Depending on what they add later on in the game, we'll see. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. Texas Chainsaw Massacre coming out, I think, in February of next year. More killers, more teamwork to get those survivors on those hooks in Leatherface's man cave, and we're going to get ready for it. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We're going to be covering Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the game. We're going to be doing gameplay when the game does come out. We're going to have a lot of fun. Definitely check it out. I will see you guys later. Late Night Massacre. Appreciate it, guys. On the next one.